Hello, friends. Welcome to the world of learning and growing. I am Dr. Purnama, and recently I've been disheartened reading some news about suicides in the medical residence, and I've also heard and read about a survey that showed that more than 65% of medical residents are having some or the other psychological conditions such as depression or anxiety disorders. I think medical residency has always been seen as a torture or a toxic environment that a person has to go through for 3 to 4 years of their lives. And this is a topic that we should come about and talk in open and let the other people or our fellows know that how to tackle with such situations or how to cope up with stressful environment. And I think this is much required, and therefore we are here to talk about it today. So this is an introduction to residency, medical residency, how to survive, what things to keep in mind, what things to keep with you to survive medical residency, and watch this video completely so that it would help you for the next 3 to 4 years of your life during residency. So we'll divide the discussion into two parts. First is your professional part, and the other is your personal part. So first I'd like to talk to you about your professional part. So whenever you enter a certain college or a certain hospital for your residency, it is very, very important that you are acquainted to the place. So if there is a new place, if you're not in your hometown, just go to that place 1 or 2 days prior before joining, so that you see around, you go around the place, you see where you get your daily needs. If you require something, what are the shops, what are the eating places, what things that you eat are available. And I think to get to know your room, your hostel room, and to unpack your things properly, to keep your clothes ready, to keep everything ready, because residency is really hectic and it gets very difficult to find time for yourself during your first year of residency. So it is very important for you to be prepared. And I think this is an important part, that you get acquainted with your hostel and with your surroundings. So that is important. The other thing is, when second point is, when you join the residency, then just observe your workplace, just see how the workflow is, just see what the hierarchy is, how the people are, who takes the decisions, or how is the complete work environment in your department, because that is a system that they have built for such a long period of time. They've been working in the same. So when you enter there, you don't try to mold the entire system according to you, because that is not going to happen. It is much easier for you to observe and get adapted to the working environment there, so that it is easier for you to survive for the next 3 to 4 years. Then I think it is very important for you to carry a kit bag. I did that personally, and I would suggest you all to do that. So what do we carry in a kit bag? Preferably carry a sling bag that you can wear on your crossbody, and so that it does not, your hands are free and all the things are available in your pouch. First and foremost, what I kept, I will tell you, I had a torch to examine oral cavity, because in cancer we have most of those patients. I had torch, I had a stethoscope, and then I had pen, and I had a diary. So this is a very important tool that will help you get through residency very easily. So whenever you are working as a junior resident, there are a lot of people telling you different things during the day, and it is impossible to remember each and everything. So when you write the things down, you tend to complete the task. So whenever you are retiring for the day, maybe 10 or 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, so whenever you're going home from from the hospital, just take a look at the diary and see if you've completed all the tasks allotted to you. Because if, even if you leave one task because you forgot to do it, it might cost a patient his life. So I think in residency, it is not only about you, it is about the patients that you work for. So I think maintaining a diary will also build a trust for your seniors and your consultants, because they will see you as a trustworthy person, so that all the things that they have told you has been done. And I think that will help you in your second year and third year, because that trust is very important. For if you're in a branch where surgery has to be done, so they'll easily give you those chances, because they will find you trustworthy, and it will build your rapport and connection with them. So I think that is important. Another thing is to carry certain food items with you, because at times it will get overwhelming. You won't have time for lunch or dinner. So there is a high chance that you might fall into hypoglycemia, and then it will hamper your work processes and even your relationship with other colleagues, because we get really cranky when we are hungry, right? So I tend to carry chicky, that is easily available in packed form. You can also carry dark chocolate, you can carry dry fruit, you can carry fruit, banana or apple or anything that is available or that you like, so that whenever, even if you are working as a surgeon in your surgery branch, even between OTs, you could just slip into your bag and have something and you're good to go. And that would maintain your sugar levels, and it will also help you maintain your overall health. So that is important. And last but not the least is carry your own water bottle, because even if water is available in your department, you will not find the time and mental space to go there and have water. So I think we all go into hydration, dehydration during residencies. So it is very, very important that you carry a small water bottle, so that you could frequently have sips between work, and that will really, really help you to carry out the work throughout the day, and it will also keep you fresh. So another really undervalued thing is to maintain a really, 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 really good relationship with your co-JRs. Now, why? Because your co-JRs are going to be with you through thick and thin for the next 3 to 4 years. So they are the people who are going to cover up when you are sick, when you are absent, when you have any emergencies, or when you are not available. They are going to cover up for you. So I think it is very important for you to help them. Don't expect or don't feel that they're obliged to do that. No, you try and help them. So if you're done with your work, but your co-GR is struggling with something, I would definitely urge you to go and help him or her with that, so that it creates a good bond between you. And when you help them, it creates an environment so that they would help you back. And when you need help, when there is emergency or when you need something, they will always be there. But you have to start first, you have to give first, you have to be there for them first, then only they will reciprocate. And I will give you a little hack, a little secret that helped me a lot during residency. And most people don't understand this fact, but it is very, very important. This is the important cheat code that maintain a good relationship with class 3 and class 4 workers. These are the people who are going to help you. So if there is any call that has to happen, if there is a urgent patient who needs to be shifted, if there is something urgent that you need, these are the people who are going to be there for you. So they don't need much from you. Maybe just say hi or hello whenever you meet them, ask them if they've had food, share something with them, or just give them a smile when you pass through. I think that is more than enough for them to be on your side. And these people are really, really helpful when it comes to ground level work. So we try to underestimate the fact, but this is the hack that you need to understand, and you need to actually follow throughout these 3 years to make your experience really smooth. One thing I would merge in your personal, and as we are talking about professional things, is during, when there is a lot of work during the heat of the moment, your senior, your consultant might say something offensive out of anger, out of the mere intensity of the work that we are having and during the chaos. So I urge you to not take this personally. I am not saying that you soak up all the toxicity or the negativity, but at time it happens even at our homes. If we are having a lot of work, we might actually end up saying something to each other. And consider this environment as your home, and don't try to take everything personally, and don't try to escalate matters which are irrelevant. Just give it a thought. And then if you feel that somebody is really targeting you, they are passing on negativity, or they are really torturing you, then you might take the matters to HOD or your consultant. But I think till then, give it a break, take some time off, but don't try to take something personally. So I think these are the points that are really important on your professional front. And always remember to keep professional and personal fronts different. They should be kept really, really separate, and your personal life should not affect your professional life, and your professional life should not affect your personal life. So now, after these points all about professional thing, I would like to shift your focus on the personal things as well, because that is also very, very important. If you are mentally healthy, physically healthy, emotionally healthy, you will be able to do your work much, much, much better. So, considering your physical health, as I've already told you, that having food and having water is important. And in the same way, you should also try to keep yourself healthy. Don't deprive yourself of sleep. I know that it gets difficult, but manage times with your co-jars, because if you have a good relationship with them, I'm definitely sure that you can have 4 to 5 hours of sleep, and that you can also get when you get efficient. It might be difficult for the first 1 month or 1.5 month, but when you get efficient with your work, when you know how to get things done, when you have class 3 class 4 workers for you doing your things rapidly, and you also have good interdepartmental contact, so that all of your other departmental works also get done easily, your calls get done easily, then you can find time. But that will take a certain amount of time, like 1.5 month, to build that rapport with everybody. But then you will definitely be able to get time, you will definitely be able to manage your sleep schedule also. Okay. On the other hand, when your mental health is concerned, as I've already told you, don't take anything personally. Okay, and find some quiet time, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes when you're having lunch, where you can meditate. You can always put on a 10-minute guided meditation on YouTube, and it will really calm down your nerves, and you'll see what is unnecessary and what is necessary. And the diary that you're keeping will really keep you sorted, that these are the list, or these are the tasks that you have to get done, and once you're done, you will be very satisfied mentally. But if you don't maintain this list, it will be a chaos, and you'll always forget one or the other thing, which will irritate your senior, or it will get down to you and bog you down. So the people who are undergoing residency will relate to me better, and the ones who are going into the residency, just listen to it, and whenever you come across certain circumstances, you'll definitely get a click that, okay, I had heard this, or I had heard about this in some video. So I think these are the very, very, very important points that professionally and mentally and physically and emotionally you have to take into mind. Residency is, as it is always glorified to be toxic, it is not. It is your stepping stone into your future career. This is the professional line that you're going to work with for the rest of your life. So if that is the beginning of your career, you might as well begin it with a good mindset, good physical health set, and good emotional health set. And yes, at times it gets difficult, at times it gets nasty, but it is up to you how personally you are taking it, or how quickly you get out of it. I think depression, anxiety disorders always go hand in hand. When you try to gulp it all in, you don't speak about it to your colleagues, or you take it really personally. I think you should have your own self esteem, you should have your own guard that will protect you from the negativity, but also help you to grow. So take this as a stepping stone to the future. Just one more thing to add is, every year is divided for something special. JR1 ship, JR2 ship, JR3 ship. There are 3 years to residency for MD. So, when you are in the first year, just try to understand the functioning, just try to understand the basics of the subject, how how to approach a patient, how to go about with it, how to do the ward work efficiently, so that you get time to study a bit. Try to focus on only basics, don't try to go into higher end techniques, and then you can find peace in the first year. In the second year, you'll get a ample of personal time, you can make friends, you have a lot of time to go out, but this is also the time where you can build up on your basics and you start studying. So how to study within limited period, or how to read once and remember it forever, I have made this video, you can just check it out, we'll link it here. And I think that is very important during residency, because we have a lot of course syllabus to cover in really less amount of time. So second year is somewhat chill, you get time, but invest that time in something fruitful. Also enjoy your personal and time with friends. Now when we come to third year, I think this is the most important part of your grship, because your exam is also approaching, and also you are managing a lot of things. You're doing surgeries, or you are seeing patients directly, your consultants are giving you direct patients to handle, and you're also managing your first years and second years, you're looking after the wards, you're giving rounds. And this is a kind of pre-consultancy, where you're already a consultant but you're not officially a consultant. So you're managing things between that, so you're a jr and a consultant, but amalgamation of both. So I think this is the time when you get to learn the most, where you get to understand how to make things work, how to get surgeries done, how to make patients fit, how to counsel them, how to do the post op, or how to just ask the patient to trust you, so that you will give them the complete treatment that they require, and how to build trust between colleagues and between the patient and the doctor. So this, all of this you learn in the third year, and yes, you also study for your exams. So I think all of these points will help you get through or glide through your residency very very easily. And it is difficult for some time, but then it gets easier and you also get stronger. So I think this is how I would like to sum up my residency. It was the best time I had, and when you look back, it is the stepping stone of your future. Whatever you learn, whatever mistakes you do, it will always 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 help you in your future career. So I think take this as a positive note, and always find something good in whatever you go through. So all the very best, and let us know if you have any more concerns that we can answer to and we can cater to, and put it in the comments below so that we can help you with your residency. And all the very best for your future.